Hey everybody, thank you for watching. My name is Jefferson from West Africa, Liberia. Today I am going to show you the cleanest part of Los Angeles and why this place is clean.
Today we're exploring one of the most stunning and surprisingly cleanest parts of Los Angeles, the area around the Walt Disney Concert Hall and the Broad Museum. If you've ever been to downtown LA, you know it has its ups and downs, but this spot is a totally different vibe. First off, just look at this place.
This place is very clean. As you know, Los Angeles has a lot of dirty places like Skid Row, South Central, all kinds of places, but this place is very clean.
The Walt Disney Concert Hall, designed by world-famous architect Frank Gehry, is not just an icon of the city, but also a centerpiece of cultural pride. And because it's such a major landmark, the city puts a lot of effort into keeping it spotless. No trash, no graffiti, no encampments right in front. It's polished just like the stainless steel walls of the building itself.
This building is one of Los Angeles' top tourist attraction. And you see how the floor is clean. You don't see a lot of homeless people here. I recommend this place when you come to LA. Come visit this place. Across the street there, they have another building there for music. I think music or something. It's another building for a lot of tourists. A lot of events happen there. But the Disney Concert Hall is like a theater where they have their music stuff going. It's one of the best places to come, but it's just the design. That's why you see a lot of tourists come here. I think if you come here during the weekend, you'll see a lot of people from different countries, a lot of tourists, attraction, when they're having events here too. I'm gonna walk you around so you see how around the building looks like. It's really fancy. The first time I came here, I took a lot of pictures because, you know, I'm from Liberia. I like to go to tourist attractions. I took a lot of pictures and I was sharing it with my friends. They were like, wow, this is amazing. Yeah, but it's one of the places that people visit around here in LA. They do have a box office where you can go and buy a ticket whenever they have something going. But you see how around here look clean, very clean. It's one of the cleanest parts of Los Angeles. You don't see homeless people, you don't see other things happening here. But you see ahead of me is their box office, where when they are having something, you can buy tickets. And I think there's a tour. When you come here, you can take a tour in the buildings too. I asked a long time ago, and they tell you, they'll give you the schedule, everything, but you have to go to the box office and ask questions, and it will happen. But around here, they do have some museums, but I'm gonna show you. They do have a lot of museums, like the Broad Museum. This is one of the reasons a lot of people come here. But this place is in the best part of Los Angeles. From here, you can see the LA City Hall is just down the street. You can even walk there. They do have all the federal buildings, like the courthouses, all here. But as I take you around, you'll see other things. But this place, you can even come and sit down here. I'm not seeing any sign that says you have to buy something before sitting here. It's a great place to come. They do have a new apartment. They do have new condo that they built around here. Very fancy, but you know, this is California. If you try to buy something here, it will cost you, if you try to live in one of those condos, it will cost you a lot of money. Yeah, but let me show this building first, then I'll show you other things. This video will be a little bit long because I want to show you around here. That's where I came from. Yeah, this is the best part of LA. When you think about Los Angeles, you know, you're thinking about Skid Row, the videos that people see about homeless people. But when you think about LA, this is the best part of downtown LA. This place is very nice. Just in case you are wondering, this place is between Grand Avenue and First Street. If you are looking for it, that's the best place to find it. There are a lot of tourist attractions here too that I'm going to take you to, like the Angel Flights, the Broad Museums, and a couple of places I will show you. You'll be surprised. The Grand Central Market is not too far from here too. But you see all the tall buildings around here too. Is another reason. You know, that's where all the corporate buildings, they have all the corporate buildings here. I think it's one of the reasons too, because anywhere you see a lot of rich people living or they are working, they make the place look good. Nobody gonna do something like this in Skid Row and clean the place like this in Skid Row, because of course they know who lived there. But anyway, this is the Disney Concert Hall. This building is well built, very nice too. The cleanest part of LA. And this is one of the fanciest part of LA too, because okay, so once I get you to the DeBro museums, you will see a lot of people in line trying to enter. It's one of the popular museums around here, and every time you Google Los Angeles tourist attractions, you see so if you want to go behind the Disney Concert Hall, this is the building here, but if you want to go behind there are some stairs that you can climb to see back there. But back there you can just walk around and see what's going on there. They have the train station is not too far from here, Metro Rail station. So you see this place is not too overcrowded. You see few people around here, and most of the people that are here, they are like tourist attraction, coming to the Disney Concert Hall or going to the DeBro Museum. They got another museums around here too.
Just across the street, you've got the Broad Museum, another major destination. With thousands of tourists and art lovers coming through every day, the area has to stay clean. You'll notice wide sidewalks, clean landscaping, and almost no litter compared to other downtown spots. So why is this whole area so much cleaner than other parts of downtown? A few big reasons: tourism and reputation. These are major landmarks that draw international visitors. LA wants to make a good impression. Regular maintenance. Between city crews and private security, this block gets constant cleaning and upkeep. Cultural and historic value, from a world-class concert hall to a modern art museum to a century-old railway. This isn't just any part of downtown, it's a cultural showcase. What's interesting is that just a few blocks away, downtown can look very different. But right here, it feels calm, polished, and welcoming, almost like a pocket of LA that's been preserved for culture, art, and history.
There, Coburn. Yeah, if I can pronounce it right. That's it across the street there. But this is the most popular museum downtown LA. If you Google anywhere downtown LA tourist attractions, this is the first thing that's gonna pop up. Either Disney Concert Hall, this place, Grand Central Market, Angel Flight. I'm gonna take you to Angel Flight in a minute. But yeah, so this building, you see how well designed building too. Very designed, very good design, I mean. Yeah, so you see how they take care of this place. You can see something like this in Skid Row, like the place looking nice like this. You don't see the place looking nice like this in Skid Row. So this is the other side of the museum. Welcome to the DeBro. Okay, so they have free general admission right here. Hi.
think we have anything scheduled on Thursdays. It's normally Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Fridays that we have like the public tours.
And do people pay for that too, or just?
The public tours are free unless it's like a private tour, which is like during after hours or before hours. That those ones are usually paid for, but public ones are always free.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so I was asking her, you know, a lot of the things that they have tour, so I was just asking her if I just didn't want to film her just for privacy, and these things like that you have to ask people before doing them. But I want to take you around this place so you just see a little part of it. You see how clean it looks around here. This is one of the best tourist attraction area. There are some places you can go around here where you can sit down and read a book. The more you go back there, the quiet it gets. And so I just want to take you in here so you see how the place look. I know a lot of you are seeing Skid Row videos on my channel, and you see how dirty Los Angeles look. Best apartment, condo, and all that stuff around here. Just keep watching the video, you'll see some nice condos around here. This place is not just the museums and Disney Concert Hall. They do have a lot of good, they got a lot of good nice living area here where you can, the place that you can really live. And the place is very clean. Living here is not for the babies. I mean that what I mean is it's not cheap. They have a little place here, a restaurant, where you can come and just, but any restaurant around here, before you come here, you need to, your pocket need to be really good, because it's not cheap. They got Walt Fargo building here, and they got some, I think these are apartments. But they have subway there. They have parking in there too, but you have to ask before you go park there, because all the parking around LA are not cheap. Any parking you see around LA. This is a very nice place. It's getting dark, a little bit dark. So I'm gonna take you to Angel Flight. So you see, but you can see here, this is where they have all the tall buildings. Yeah, this place is a little busy when it comes to cars going, because you can take the Grand all the way going to the heart of downtown, where they have like a Staples Center, all that places. I think it's called Crypto.com now. Yeah, crush. I'm always careful when I'm crossing the road. Yep. But let me take you the best part of, let me go that way, because there's a place to enter to show you some of the nice places. The best part of this area An area that I can recommend that you can come and sit down to read a book, and it's very quiet in there. It's not how you hear the traffic noise. The plan was for me to come here very early and go to other places too, but next time. So I'm gonna go in there. If nobody, so I'm gonna go to the places where they have the apartments, if they don't stop me, and then I'm gonna go to Angel Flight. The Angel Flight is where they have the little train. You know, there's a train that you can take, and it'll bring you up here. You can go down to the Grand Central Market. So you see, these are the nice apartments here. These are very expensive to live in. These are not for the babies. I can 100% tell you, these are not cheap. But you see how nice and clean this place looks like. This is one of the best and cleanest part of Los Angeles. Let me try to get some. This part of the place, you can even drop your food and pick it up to eat it, but don't do that. But you see, let me show you some of the tall buildings here. These buildings are very tall. In this video, I'm trying to shoot with 2 camera angles to give you a different viewpoint. Yeah, this is a very nice place to come work. They have a hotel here, Omni Hotel. One of the buildings here are apartment.
And just a few steps away, you've got Angel's Flight, the little orange railway that's been carrying people up and down Bunker Hill for over 100 years. It's called the shortest railway in the world, and even though it's historic, the area around it stays surprisingly clean too. Since it's such a beloved landmark, there's always maintenance and attention to keep it looking presentable. So if you're exploring LA and want to see one of the city's cleanest and most beautiful spots, make sure to check out the Walt Disney Concert Hall, the Broad, and of course take a ride on Angel's Flight. It's a little triangle of history, culture, and modern design that shows LA at its best. Now here's where it gets interesting. Downtown Los Angeles has been the heart of the city since the late 1800s. Back then, Bunker Hill, just up from here, was a wealthy residential neighborhood filled with Victorian mansions. By the mid-1900s, though, the area declined, and much of downtown became rundown. That's why for decades people associated downtown with crime, poverty, and neglect. But starting in the late 20th century, LA invested heavily in revitalization. Cultural landmarks like Disney Hall opened in 2003, the Broad followed in 2015, and Angel's Flight was restored as a nod to the city's past. These projects helped transform this corner of downtown into a clean, cultural hub that stands in sharp contrast to other parts of the city. Thanks for walking with me today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more explorations around Los Angeles. I'll see you in the next one.